There is an ocean of everything you want: success, power, and the most satisfying relationships. It's all available and waiting for you. This is The Zone of Action with your host, Gerald Action Jackson.
Today, the subject of this podcast is success isn't a secret. Success isn't a secret. It's been in your face all along. People love to talk about the secret to success. Whole industries have been built around books, webinars, and so-called gurus who promise to reveal it if you'll just buy their course or sign up for their program. But here's the truth. There is no secret. None. It's been in your face the entire time. The steps to success, health, wealth, and happiness have always been there. You've probably even repeated them to yourself for years. Yet too often we overlook them because we're hoping for something more mysterious, some hidden formula that will let us skip to work. If you've been saying for years, I want health, wealth, and happiness, you already know the roadmap. The hardest part, the one that tends to trip us up, is the wealth part. Not because it's complicated, but because it requires discipline, planning, and a willingness to think differently from the crowd. Let's break it down together. Not theory, not fairy dust, not hype. Just real practical steps that will get you from where you are to where you want to be. Step 1, avoid bad debt. Bad debt is the enemy of wealth. It is the silent thief that sneaks into your life and robs you month after month. Here's the distinction. Good debt is something that appreciates in value, like a home in the right market or a smart business loan that generates revenue. Bad debt is high interest loans, credit card balances, car notes you can't afford, or anything you borrowed for that starts losing value the moment you swipe the card. If you're paying 18% on a credit card for clothes, dinners out, or the latest gadget, you're essentially giving your future away. You're financing a lifestyle for today at the expense of tomorrow. Wealthy people know this. They avoid bad debt like the plague. If they borrow, it's for leverage to build, not for lifestyle. So, step 1 is simple. Cut out bad debt. Pay it down, stay out of it, and never finance what won't bring value back to you. Step 2, invest your money. We spend way too much money proving to other people that we're not broke. Think about that. How many times do we eat out, buy clothes we don't need, or take trips we can't afford? Also, someone else can think we're doing well. That's not wealth, that's performance. The wealthy don't perform for others. They perform for results. Instead of proving you're not broke, prove to yourself that you're serious. Invest. Put money in assets that grow: stocks, real estate, businesses, education. When you invest, you're planting seeds. At first, they don't look like much, but over time, they grow into orchards. You can either keep eating the fruit someone else planted or plant your own and harvest for life. Step 3, create multiple streams of income. You will never, let me repeat, never become wealthy working for someone else alone. A job can provide stability, but wealth comes from ownership and diversification. Think of income like a river system. If you only have one stream flowing, what happens when there's a drought? You're dry, broke, done. But if you have multiple streams flowing, side businesses, investments, real estate, royalties, consultant gigs, then even if one dries up, the others keep running. The key here is creativity and courage. Ask yourself, what skills do I have? What knowledge could I monetize? Where could I partner with others to create something? You don't need to quit your job tomorrow. Start small, build, and grow. Over time, your streams multiply. and your foundation becomes unshakable. Step 4, value your time. Your time is your most valuable asset. Once it's gone, you can't buy it back, yet so many of us waste it watching millionaires live their lives on TV, scrolling endlessly through social media, or complaining about what we don't have. Stop watching their story and start living yours. You're on the wrong side of the glass. People shouldn't be your entertainment. They should be your motivation. If you want people to watch someone become wealthy, let them watch you. Turn your grind into the show. Let your story inspire, not just your eyes consume. Step 5, write it down. Here's where most people fail. They think about what they want. They say what they want, but they never write it down. A written plan is the difference between a dream and a goal. The key word is written. Get specific. What exactly do you want? How much will it take? What steps will get you there? What's your timeline? This isn't busy work. It's clarity. When you write it down, you give your brain a blueprint. You know what to say yes to, and just as importantly, what to say no to. Without a written plan, you're just wandering. With one, you're building. Step 6, help others win. This one surprises people, but it shouldn't. The fastest way to get what you want is to help enough other people get what they want. Business, wealth, relationships, they're all about value exchange. If you focus only on yourself, your growth is limited. But if you focus on serving others, your opportunities multiply. Look at any wealthy person you admire. They became successful because they solved problems for others. They provided value. They created something people needed. So ask yourself, who can I serve? What problem can I solve? How can I make someone else's life better? When you shift your focus outward, your rewards come back tenfold. Step 7, never stop learning. Knowledge is power, but only if you apply it. You should be at the bookstore at least every 2 weeks. If not, then downloading podcasts, listening to audiobooks, watching educational content. The moment you stop learning, you start losing. The world is changing fast. Technology, markets, and opportunities are evolving. If you're not growing with them, you're falling behind. I can't tell you how many times a single idea from a book or a podcast has changed everything for me. That one idea could be worth thousands or millions if you act on it. Make learning part of your lifestyle. Stay hungry. Stay curious. Step 8, seek counsel, not just opinions. When you need help, don't just ask anyone. Ask people who've done it. Seek counsel, not opinions. Your friends and family may love you, but if they've never built wealth, their advice will only reflect their experiences. And often they won't understand what you're trying to do. That's okay. It's not their path. But don't let that stop you. Find mentors, connect with people who have walked the road you want to walk, learn from their mistakes, model their successes. A single conversation with the right person can save you years of frustration. Step 9, build a mastermind group. This step is non-negotiable if you're serious. Read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. He talks about the power of a mastermind, a group of like-minded individuals who meet regularly to support, challenge, and sharpen each other. Back in 2011, I formed a mastermind group. We still meet to this day, and I can tell you the majority of members have tripled their net worth at minimum. Why? Because iron sharpens iron. When you meet weekly with people who push you, hold you accountable, and believe in your vision, you grow. Meeting weekly with a mastermind costs you nothing. Not doing it will cost you everything. Step 10, don't wait for the new year. Here's a trap we all fall into. I'll start in January. I'll wait for Monday. I'll do it when things calm down. No, start now, right now, where you stand. The new year doesn't have magic in it. The magic is in momentum. Every day you wait is a day you can't get back. Success is built daily, not yearly. Don't wait for permission from a calendar. The time is now. Success is not a secret. It never has been. It's not hidden. It's not locked away. It's been in your face the entire time. The question isn't, what's the secret? The question is, will I do the work? Here's your roadmap one more time. Avoid bad debt. Invest your money. Create multiple streams of income. Value your time. Write down your plan. Help others get what they want. Never stop learning. Seek counsel, not opinions. Build a mastermind group. Start now. That's it. That's the formula. Not flashy, not mysterious. Just simple, timeless steps that anyone can follow if they're willing to commit. The only difference between those who make it and those who don't is action. One group waits for the secret. The other just gets moving. Which group will you be in? Check us out on Instagram and Twitter, JeroldJax. On Facebook, Gerald Action Jackson in Zone of Action. Check out the website, GeraldJackson.com. Happiness starts with you, not with your relationship, not with your job, not with your money, but with you in the zone of action.